For some reason, I don't know why the Japanese version for this game's not unlocked. The European one is. So I don't know if you have to like do something to activate it or what. I'll have to Google that. I wouldn't mind trying to play the Japanese version. That's another thing I have to do too. I have to go get an eye exam. My prescription for my glasses is out of date. So my contacts are even more behind that.
So how's your weekend been, man?
Pretty slow, actually. It's been nice because I don't have to take care of the dog anymore.
Take care of the dog, taking the dog.
Yeah, I had to do that for my mom because she was gone in Southern California. We're live, by the way. Just want to let you know, but
I know.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, freaking no, I mean it was good. I mean, I like watching Jersey. Our dog is a very, very good dog. But
I thought your dog was with your dad.
No, my dog's with my mom.
I swear the German Shepherd was with your dad.
Yeah, no, it's not. It is very much with my mom. It's my mom's dog. You might have been thinking, did I? I might have told you about Harley. We had a boxer mix that originally Taylor was gonna take, and then my dad just ended up taking her. We had Harley, at the house in our older house when we were in college. Actually, take that back. We got her when I was in high school. And then, I don't think you ever saw her, though. Because I never had you over to that house. Now that I think about it. The only house I ever went to, like, between, like, us was yours. I went to your guys' house and, right off that, little highway stretch. It's also funny how, our friendship started to, I originally befriended Quinn, and then I just befriended you. I just transitioned into you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna give him more kisses.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna kiss my cat some more.
You do whatever you want, dude. You do whatever you want.
I haven't seen my girls in 3 days.
I believe it.
I will have to call it in an hour.
I know.
But
yeah.
But we'll be able to stream tomorrow as well.
We can, yeah. Well, it's a new series, it's a new start, which will be good. And I think the way we'll probably do this is I'll do maybe 4 episodes of this, and then we'll give you
4 episodes.
No way, this game? No. I mean, if we're only doing 2-hour stretches, it's gonna take me longer than that. I will, because I mean, if figure 4 streams, that's 2, 4, 6. I mean, yeah, but that's not including. Well, if it was 6 hours of game time, only just playing the game and not watching cutscenes, maybe I'd get close. But no, you should be able to get in probably a few episodes of Shin Megami Tensei before I finish this. But we'll do 4 of mine, we'll do 4 of yours, and then yeah, let's go back. We do 4 and 4. Jeez.
I grabbed my cat by the ear. Scratch the beat.
Now I don't know if that's a beat I want to be crashing. What? Oh. Oh, these are all. Oh, whoa. It's all the source code, copyright, trademark of. Yeah. So that's all this. Oh, yeah, one of the worlds. Huh, interesting. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, them. Oh, yeah, so I guess they have to get the rights to even mention them. That's right. Huh. Where is the... Yeah, because I remember, I don't know if it was this game or another one in the MGS franchise or something else, but I remember the found footage. The footage, the historical footage, they had to get the rights back to do that. Or re-up, like, the licenses. Because there's a lot of historical footage in this game.
Yay.
And I don't remember if that was the reason, if it was, like, delayed, or there was something with that. I remember reading about that. They had to get they had to update the licenses. Alright. Let's get the party started. Yep, it is going to freak out because it needs to... Yeah, I don't really like the fact that it's a double. Okay. You know, or it could freeze.
Freeze.
That could happen? Dude, what?
I will now initiate laughter.
There we go. Thank you. Jeez. Man, that took longer than I thought. Hopefully it captures it on the screen there.
You have yet to provide me with a cat, Fruitcake. My tribute.
Oh wait, does that mean I'm gonna have to? I mean, I have to restream it. Huh? You lost the feed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to redo it. Good grief. Oh no. I was worried about this. Okay, I gotta manually set the window. No. There we go. That should fix that problem. Let's I hate it when it does that. That's so annoying. Okay, there we go. There's your feed. That's alright. I hate that it's a separate application like that. That is so annoying. Alrighty. Real-time cutscene. There's no settings. I think I have this thing pretty good. Exit. Load game. We'll do a thing over the complete one. Oh, there's the torture room, yeah. Alright, yes. Alright, now... Oh, it's not gonna matter. Okay.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Did it now?
This is Metal Gear Solid 3. Why are you playing Snake Eater, man?
Because I'm doing it chronologically. Did you not hear that like several weeks, months ago when I said we're going to do this?
No, I know.
Yeah.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
That he does.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
That would
Stand
be
up.
very cool.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the oil bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings and
Fly. God
Fly, motherfucker, fly!
Yep.
I would just jump. Why is he leaning forward?
Because why not? You notice what's on is the top of his helmet.
He looks like Psycho Mantis.
Yeah. Well, different goggles. He looks more like a bug. I would say. But on the top of his helmet, it says Metal Gear. It says Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater or Operation. I think it says that.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds,
I thought
we'll be
Fox
officially
was
organized
evil.
into a unit.
Now what?
Virtuous
I
mission?
thought Fox was evil.
Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
No.
You know, don't get
Fox
cocky. This isn't a
is,
training arm.
Fox is
Right.
just a special operations group.
So what exactly is
with the
this
US
wonderful
Army.
mission?
Well,
I mean, it kinda the unit itself.
About
is
2 years
initially
ago,
evil, at least in principle.
a certain
but,
Soviet scientist requested
Zero
asylum
ends up
in the
becoming
West
crazy,
through one of our
'cause the whole
moles.
tragic thing of Metal Gear Solid is
His
that
name
everyone
is Nikolai
fails
Stepanovich
at fulfilling
Sokolov.
what the boss wanted, right?
He's
Like
head of the
vision, like everyone realized.
OKB-754 Design Bureau,
So it's the people
one of the
behind
Soviet's
everything
top
that
secret
kind
weapon
of
research
Snake,
facilities,
you
and
know,
the
gets
East's
bitter,
foremost expert on weapons development.
turns into
Sokolov.
just, like,
Isn't he that
doesn't
famous
care
rocket
anymore.
scientist?
Like
The very
the
same.
OG Snake, Naked Snake.
On April the 12th, 1961,
I'll be, right back.
the Soviets
Zero-
achieved
Zero
the first
just,
manned
gets
spaceflight
off.
in history.
I'm gonna go grab some snacks.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. For We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
Oh, hey, it's a wild name.
The Virgin Cliffs.
Yes, it is.
Nice name for
After
a
I'm
virtuous
done,
mission.
they'll just be called
They moved
the
him there
Cliffs.
just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field
I don't
test
know,
of the
hearing
weapon.
cats
It's
make
our
those
best
kind of
chance to
jokes
get him
just
back.
seems out of character.
This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research.
No, no,
This is
back
our last
off.
chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
It sounds wrong.
Well, here's the good news: is that cats are taking an operation to Snake Eater Week. I would not want to be doing this right now, I'll tell you that much. Screw Halo jumps.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet
That's our
mountains,
one hit.
ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Why did the R1
The
button
clock
appear?
is ticking.
There you go, see?
Once we've confirmed the rescue, Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Right.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
Combat proven.
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. You know, I always thought that was kind of dumb that you never get the chance to call in AC-130 gunships on any part of the game. It would have been cool if like they actually would lend a hand.
Spend the entire game in the jungle.
I know, but still, it's like, I mean, there are some areas that are open than others that they can help in. Like in the trees and stuff like that, obviously,
What was that bag that he just lost?
but that was, it's just like, it has some materials and stuff in it for the mission. It's like his kit.
That's unrealistic that they would lose.
Be able to see anything targeted. Though they could just, you know, blanket the whole.
Well, yeah, they can just level the whole area, sure, but I'm trying to, like, if we're gonna take Katz's thing into account, let's say it was a problem they can't just nuke the area. Yeah, there's still some open areas they can target. There's enough openness that it's like they can figure it out.
He looks weird.
It looks fine. He looks
no
weird.
There's no bandana. He looks incomplete.
Just wait. First thing he just takes off his helmet. First thing Cat says, he looks weird.
He needs a bandana.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great.
Nice.
Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
That
No,
means we must
there's a
procure
good reason
cats
for
on
that.
site,
I'll
too.
tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food.
Oh, we're
You'll
not
also
using the
find some medical
tranquilizer
supplies in your
gun unless
backpack.
unless it's alligator cheese.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Tranquilizer's like useless. Unless
I
you're trying to
see.
get
Well,
bigger game, but
you
that's-
better go
that's
back
it.
and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk
That just feels
violating
so
Soviet
weird.
airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
She's like trying to talk to a real person.
My
It's like,
frequency
"Climb the
is
tree, press the action button."
140.85.
Dude, you know this game's full of
I'll give you a
full
call
breaks.
if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send
One, right?
function.
Yeah.
Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Toughest mission yet. Okay. The one thing I don't like about this port is the input lag is not, or at least, I mean, the crouching, like, the time it takes to actually do this, it takes a little bit too long.
I want you to teabag the bosses.
Oh, we will. Don't you worry, dude. I'm gonna turn down the volume, too, so I can hear you guys. Because you guys are kind of quiet. This game's really loud.
Now, I only know one thing about this game, and it's the 2 dumb ways to beat a boss.
You choose them. Let's try 7. Let's see.
I'm talking about the sniper guy and the river.
Oh yeah, the end. Well, the end you can just wait him out, you know?
Yeah, but you gotta wait a week in real time.
Yeah. Oops.
And knowing us, that might actually happen.
No. Oh, well, it depends if our ship gets delayed, but yeah, no, that's not, I'm not.
No, but what I'm talking about is the river scene, you know? Where you gotta take your medication.
Oh, yeah. Well, you talking about the scene before you get to, before you fight through the sorrow, or what? There we go.
Now you're in a river and you gotta take a cyanide pill to kill yourself.
We take the
I see
cyanide
you've
pill
retrieved
in
your backpack,
jail, I
Snake.
thought.
To equip a
Now,
weapon,
when you're in a river, you
it's
gotta
necessary
take
to take
you
it
gotta
out of
take
your
a pill to
backpack.
kill yourself
In
temporarily.
the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges.
Eat your
too.
shit.
Your presence in enemy
Nope, we're not
territory
Bear
is
Grylls.
already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost,
No, it's not.
Snake, in every sense of the word.
And very much
There'll
this
be
stuff
no
mission, what are
rescue
you
if you're
talking about?
captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death
Yeah.
pill for that purpose.
Right there.
SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be
I
able to
forget how
bring
many
you
of
back.
the revival pills you
Remember
get,
that.
actually.
I'll
Or the
keep it
fake
in
pills,
mind.
you get. I
You
think
said
only
this was a
4.
solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
No.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the
In
boss,
fact,
don't you?
Otacon's dad doesn't even show
A
up
legendary
until,
soldier and your mentor.
Peace Walker, if I'm not
Actually,
mistaken.
it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission
Because
advisor.
Hal Emmerich is
Boss
is...
is?
No, I'm sorry.
She also helped me plan this mission.
Not Hal.
She and I were at SAS together.
Who the... Oh, Huey.
Jack,
Huey
is that
Emmerich
you?
Is
How
Hal's
many
father.
years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
I'll be right back.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're
As
still
long as
talking
we
to
have
her?
loyalty to
Dude,
the end,
the beginning,
there's
dude,
no
the
point in
beginning of
believing
this
in
freaking
anything,
takes a little while.
even
trust
in
me.
those we love.
Dude,
And
like,
that's
I
the
know
way a
he's
soldier's
sad about
supposed to
his,
think.
like,
The only thing we can believe
like
in,
relationship
absolute
with her
certainty,
dying, but like
is the mission, Jack.
All right.
she
but do
should
me a
know
favor.
she's gonna get a bullet
What
in
is
the
it?
head, right?
Call me Snake.
So the whole
Oh,
what makes
right.
this story
Your
tragic
code
is
name
that
is Snake.
she was
It suits
assigned
you
by the
well.
United States to defect
That's
to
right.
the Soviet
The legendary unit that the boss
know.
put together during
Yeah.
World War
So
II
this
was
whole
a
thing
snake.
is- yep.
The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world.
That's why
As long as
Snake
you've got
is so
a
fucked up when
legendary
he kills
hero
her,
backing
because he
you up,
learns the
you'll be
truth.
fine.
He's
Isn't
like,
that
"Oh,
right,
wow,
Snake?"
that really is shitty.
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need
When
my
she
advice on
defects,
battle
she
techniques.
you probably
Gotcha.
can't call her anymore, can you?
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You can.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an
can't.
abandoned factory located
Can't.
to the north of your current
I was gonna say
position.
that's a design flaw.
Avoid heavy
Yeah, no,
combat
you
and
cannot.
don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I forgot how
try
much
to
they have
remember
to
some of the
remind you
basics
that
of
this is a
CQC.
stealth mission.
And yet
Yes,
Fruitcake is
stealth.
not going. And yet Fruitcake is not going to be playing a stealth game.
What are you talking about? I am gonna be stealthy. What are you talking about?
No, you're not.
Are you sure?
I know his
Virtuous
personality.
mission. Now.
All right, there's one thing we have to do first, and that is, well, first, well, two things we have to do first. One, I have to adjust the audio because it's still too loud. This is the only game that is loud, super loud on max settings. Like, why?
Vamps. I know Fruitcake better than he knows himself.
What? That is a lie.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
What color underwear am I wearing?
White.
Frog!
What, is it black?
No.
Then it's brown from shitting yourself.
I may not actually be wearing any underwear. Okay.
No, I got tricked.
Alright,
I
so
gotta take that
the
from-
one thing we have to do first is...
Why did you waste one of them, man?
Because for this.
Now, how do you revive yourself?
That is one of the best endgame music ever. See?
That is so dumb.
What
You gotta
are talking
save
about?
those.
That's awesome. No, I know.
No, you gotta save them. You gotta save them for. Oh, hey, snake on the ground.
Yeah.
Eat the snake.
No, yeah, I'm getting them. No, don't you worry. I need... There we go. Sonar will help. Oh, not sonar. I need motion detector. Yeah, so that's how we're going to capture food, is we are going to just basically kick them. Once I get the night vision goggles, it'll make hunting even easier. And we could be ballsy and not use the suppressor either.
No. No, I know Fruitcake. Fruitcake has a habit of saying, "Oh, I'll play stealthily," and then he's like, "Oh wait, this would be such a cool multi-kill."
Wait, where is...
Go to 100% coverage.
No.
Yes.
There is a... Hold on.
Enemy.
No. There's a froggy. I got it! That's right! Okay.
Froggy!
Yeah. Where's my froggy? Same thing. They are in here. Nope. Okay. Oh, is it on top of my... I can't see anything! Okay. That's good enough for now. Oh, but once we get to that point where we're at the section where you get the alligator hat, I'm gonna have you guide me to that, please. We are not. Oops. We are not.
You want a gator hat?
Yeah, you can get the gator hat.
Pay me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We can make it. There you go. We are not gonna kill the gator, actually. There's some cool stuff you can find, though, just walking around. I know you can find the night vision. I don't know the suppressor. You can find the night vision goggles in the section up ahead.
Bro, I told you to pay me. Why haven't you PayPal'd me yet?
Whoa. Okay. How much of the Metal Gear lore do you know, Vamps?
I know that it went off the deep end with Rising Revengeance.
Well, Rising Revenge is a spin-off. Okay, let's do...
Rising Revengeance is also,
Oh, I guess you can, yeah. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Whoa, let's do the camouflage. We are going to put the woodland camo on, and we are actually going to do the leaf camo. That is what we're going to do for this. And then prepare yourself for another cutscene. There we go. Yeah, the camo coverage. The olive drab is okay, but the leaf is just better. I don't know why they don't default you with the leaf camo, especially in the beginning here.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Oh, you can also shoot the nest too.
Your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your
the
camouflage.
next person I
selecting
hear say,
camouflage
this is a
in
stealth mission.
The uniform
I'm
option
going
lets you
to
pick your
select.
uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint.
Hey, Jess.
Choosing camouflage that blends
Okay,
in
I'm about to buy a plane ticket. I'm about to buy a plane ticket.
This is
don't
not
forget that
a stealth
anything that
mission.
moves will stand out in the jungle.
Good.
If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be
Hey,
spotted.
that's how we're gonna do
But
it.
If you crawl
I mean,
instead,
Fruitcake isn't an
you should be
idiot,
able to
though.
sneak by without being noticed.
Not as much as, Naruto.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking
Bitch
at
ass
the camo
motherfucker.
index. The camo index.
Oh, that's how we
shows
can
how
play
your
it?
current
We can just wear no
camouflage blends in
camo.
with the surrounding area.
Yeah.
The higher the value, the
do
harder
that.
you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I have to become one with nature. Like a Native American. There is something in this log. There is! Why did I... Okay. There we go. Bug juice! We like ourselves some bug juice. Now, do I have anything... Oh, I don't think I have anything... Let's see here. Oh, I do have that. Yeah, I have this stuff right here. Oh, if we wanted to cheat, we could. Yeah, you get the single action army.
We're not cheating. RPG, baby.
RPG.
When you get an RPG.
Ha! You didn't see anything, dude.
Did you kill him?
No, I knocked him out.
Can you not kill in this game?
Maybe, what? Yeah, you can.
But that would defeat the mission, wouldn't it?
I came from this way, right? Oh no!
Yeah.
No! I came from the other way, and there is. I think this is where the night vision goggles are, right? Let us see. There's another snake. There we go. Yeah. Oh, the Dragonov is right here? What?
Grab a Dragonov.
Yeah, I can snipe him now. That's funny. In fact, well, because we're gonna lose all this stuff, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll have it out just for funsies. We're not gonna use it, but oh yeah. I hate that it puts you in first person though. That is annoying. All right, now we're gonna go stealthy, baby.
So kitty.
All right, square is to. Whoops.
Hey, so how long is he gonna be knocked out for? Like ever?
No, they get back up relatively quick. Actually, this is how we're gonna do it though. We're gonna grab his stuff. Yeah, I don't know how New Game Plus works because this is what this is. I just want to just come on. Nope. He's almost up. Come on, do it. Do it. There you go. Yeah. You freaking. Oh. There you go. That's how you do that. All right. Oh yeah, no crouch walking, which is oh so much fun. And then for whatever reason, if you ready up to go shoot, he's stuck like this until you actually take a shot, which is bizarre, but you know, it is what it is.
How can you have negative coverage, man?
Because I'm not on Verizon.
Nah, dude, go into AT&T. They're better for you.
AT&T's got like the worst coverage. What are you talking about?
My cat disagrees.
Oh.
To your right.
No, he's to my left. There we go. I just want to be able to frickin' air. Perfect. There he is. Oh, I hate that stupid frickin'. I wonder if there's a thing to fix that in the settings.
How he's not hearing you crawl behind him, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
He's basically hidden.
Yeah, but I want to stuff. I have a couple of suppressors, which is good, so we can use this. Yeah, I want his ammo. I want his stuff. Okay. Boom. I don't think there's a faster way to wake him up, unfortunately.
Freeze.
Nice. Whoops. Oh, he's gonna get knocked down, probably.
I think I saw something.
You didn't see anything, you little... Oh, what the heck? Oh, that guy should have saw something. Wow.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Come on, baby. Oh. That delay is real, man. Come on. There you go. There. Is this night vision? Oh, thermals. There you go. This is what we want. That's weapon. I want... Here we go. Thermal goggles. Yes. We have the camera.
I'm sorry, you don't need no thermal goggles. What you need is a cat.
Yes. These are so nice. Dude, especially when you...
permanent?
No. You lose...
There's a frog on that tree.
What tree?
To your right. No, to your right. Right there.
Oh! Yeah, it's a collectible. Yeah, no, you lose everything after you get through this section right here. Which is kind of lame, but...
Because what I think is going to happen is the boss will betray you, and then they'll know you're here.
Yes, and also... Like, well, you have that moment, like, on the bridge, and then you fall off the bridge, and then you're on your own.
Oh, this bridge.
Yeah, but you get Sokolov first. And that's where we're going to stop, is we're going to try to get Sokolov. That should carry us to where you have to go to bed. We'll see. I mean, it's yeah, we can shoot that, but I don't know if I want to shoot that. Yeah, there's Bobby.
Bobby Chan.
There's the guy we're doing this for. I am actually not gonna shoot the bees.
It would have been funny. He would have fallen off the cliff.
No, he just runs across the bridge.
Are you now gonna wait for those two?
I have an idea.
The two that are walking across the bridge?
Oh, I see him. I see him, baby.
Your bullets are full.
No, actually, you know what we're really gonna do?
You're gonna snipe him with no...
Hang on. How do you zoom in on this thing?
That is zoomed.
No, it's... Okay.
Why did we do that?
Because we got him!
No.
Yeah, it's still the virtuous mission, Bobby.
Bobby, he's failed the mission. He killed a guy. I told him don't, and
Wait,
they
what
did.
What are you talking about? I killed the guy also on back there with the knife.
I didn't see it, so it
It's
didn't
already
happen.
it's already done. Oh, okay, it's already done, dude.
Go get a rubber duck. That guy's taking a leak. Don't do it. He just finished taking a leak, man.
Mm-hmm. We did shoot the frog, the little collectible froggy thing. What is the, there we go.
Because I told him about it. There's a cave with a bunch of mysterious floating bullets.
There's items in here. Like the M16, which is going to come in handy for that other part of the mission here. Weapon, let's do the, yeah, we are, we'll use the XM, and then we'll use the stun grenades. Good, that's pretty good for now. Oh yeah, we'll use this when we do the firefight with Sokolov. Okay. Frogs Rock 111. That could be, you know what? That could be Katz's other YouTube name. Frogs Rock 101. There you go. See, he's looking out for you, Katz.
No, nothing beats a good cat. Except maybe a dog, but cats are cuter and smaller. And can't resist when you want to cuddle them.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs can resist, cats can't.
I don't know, cats are more stubborn than dogs sometimes.
Nah, my cats. Just gotta get them to love you.
I didn't say your cats, I just said cats in general.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
Yeah, we'll do the virtuous mission and then we'll end it, Bobby. But we'll be back after this whole thing. We'll start Operation Snake Eater tomorrow.
I wonder how many are inside.
Everyone, I need you
Your
to find a cat and give it a
Sokolov
kiss.
is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Got it.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Alright. So, what we're gonna do is... Let's see how I want to do this. Oh my gosh. Jeez! So I was telling the other two people here, the aiming on this port is kind of meh. Alright, this is how you take out people when you have like a trank dart. You do this. Let me see his head.
They're immune.
Oh my gosh, no they're not.
You can't kill them.
Finally, jeez. I remember them taking so long on that. Nope. Don't worry about it, dude. We'll probably, I mean, we're not even doing that long of a stream tonight. Tomorrow is when we're going to do a longer stream. Yeah, I want to take these guys out, baby. I want to take these. I don't have the 1911, do I? Do I have the 1911? I have the survival knife. I have the SVD. I don't get the 1911 till the next mission. Great. Fantastic. You know? Yeah, okay, you're not, yeah. I don't know. I thought if you went for the head, it takes him out faster, but I guess not. Holy frick, man. Wish I could pick up that guy's AK.
I'm surprised he didn't wake the fuck up.
Well, freaking after that when he stabs, the trauma would be enough to put him out. I think there's one more guy. There's one. Bye. There's another one. Wait for it. Huh? And... Oh, I got him! Ha-ha! That's right! Huh? I tried to do a hold-up, but it didn't really work out. That's all good. It does last a long time, I know. In fact, we don't even really need to kill anybody for this one, or for right here, because it's kind of just wasting time. Because they're going to come back anyway. Alright, so he's taken care of. Here is a life med. You can open the locker. Can you not open these?
Nope.
No, that's lame. Some of them you can. I think there's one more outside. I at least want to put all these guys to sleep if I can. I have to eat as well.
Disgusting.
Wow, there's like nothing for you. Oh, but you can develop, you can develop tastes, like taste for them. Is you the more you eat them, though. I did think that was a cool part of this game. There he is. You didn't say anything, buddy. Don't you worry.
On my back.
You didn't see anything, motherfucker. I didn't even climb up here. Some crows. Is there anything? I thought there was something up here, but this is also a New Game Plus run, so I don't think.
Where's your RPG?
You don't get that till later, dummy. Let's see. I just want to find everything first. We have the, you know, this thing is what we're going to go into battle with during that second part.
Let me guess at the bridge.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. It is better. Well, I do like it when people are here. Actually, we have the for this now.
I have to say, I've never played this game, but what I think is going to happen is Slow Crawl's going to get shot. As the plane is falling. As the plane is flying over, you're gonna fall off the bridge.
That doesn't quite happen. Alright, let me get my health back really quick. I'll eat, I guess I can. Because the more stamina you have, the faster your stuff goes. Okay. I didn't think those barrels would explode, lol. I mean, what my hope is that we can get more people for the longer streams. We can get Kaga and Vamps and Black Iron or someone. Oh, come on, Snake. You can recharge faster than that. Come on. Your stamina's at max, brother. Anything that, no, the sensor is not horrible, but sure, let me chill for a minute here. Wait, is it? Actually, I do think, yeah, I think you have to stop for a bit. Yeah, it's fine. We can wait for a minute. I didn't expect the barrels to blow up. old M16. That's pretty good. We're almost there. I want to get full health if I can. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go take care of this. I'm gonna try to get behind the end, actually. I'm gonna do a mix of sniping him, and then just flat out just going up behind him and shooting him with like an AR. I used a shotgun last time and it worked, which is pretty funny.
He's tossing away valuable information.
Sokolov, are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
Yeah, the 6 is a good idea too.
Sorry for being so late.
In fact, I might even use it more. I never really used it on the last one.
Did he now?
Or the last time I played this.
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that,
does that glitch still work on the Master Collection?
Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel
I know there's a
Volgin
trick with Colonel Volgin where you can
he has
just do
control
melee
over another
damage
secret weapons
against
research
him,
facility
and it's
much
really
like this
effective.
one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin.
Volgin's not that hard. None of them are really that tough. Especially if you're going lethal, dude. Like, you can take him out pretty quickly.
In the process, or so it would seem.
Wait, so those soldiers are supposed to, like, protect this guy?
Volgin will come.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, because Volgin wants this guy to complete the Shagohod, or the Metal Gear.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Does this guy die?
Eventually.
Sokolov?
Yeah.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine.
But
No
Ocelot
injuries.
shows up first.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get
And let
Sokolov
him
to the
next
recovery
part,
point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost
didn't
contact
have
with the
to
boss
kill
some
them.
time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
How many more minutes until this mission's finished?
We just have to do this part, get back to the bridge, the cutscene triggers to start Operation Snake Eater. We'll see if we can get through that. I mean, oh man, at least in the
I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta.
That's fine.
We'll be...
Then you can just take off whenever you want. I will go until
just finish the
start of
mission.
the next thing. Yeah.
Main reason why I'm saying it is because I had a 5-hour drive today, and I'm gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah. No, you've had a long day, man. You go to bed. It's all right.
All right. I will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
He is acting really weird. He's like trying to Kamehameha something. Alright. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Heh. That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
Was it? I feel like other
Ocelot
games came
never
that came
lets his
before
prey
it did some
escape.
cutscenes.
What?
Man, I think Metal Gear Solid maybe have had the longest cutscenes. I believe it. Yeah, I mean, I believe it because Metal Gear Solid 1 had long cutscenes too.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
That I would agree with. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, get a Ocelot.
GRU operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Especially because Resident Evil 1's voice acting was bad, notoriously bad. But no, I would say that Metal Gear Solid, like, there were other games that came after the first game, like Time Splitters and other things. I mean, I think the voice acting was... Oh, Ratchet and Clank was another one, because I'm thinking games before MGS3. But, yeah, there was other stuff that, it never matched Metal Gear Solid's production values, but they were still okay. Decent. There's a lot of bad games with bad voice acting, for sure. And I can't imagine that Metal Gear Solid, didn't influence them. I'm sure it did. I mean, Metal Gear Solid influenced a lot of stuff.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Alright. That is an ass.
Oh, what's going on, Charlie?
Hello. Why are we looking at Snake, whose ass cheeks are clapping so much that they're alerting the guards?
That is not my... I did not direct this video. Kojima directed this.
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags.
So
These guys were
how's
after
it
Sokolov
going?
too.
It's alright.
They were taking
Cass
orders
went to
from a
bed.
Volgan.
So I lost my...
he was
my
in here for a
cover.
quick minute.
He was.
Something
I just won a game of Red
KGB
Dragon
grew
in, so I was just feeling
between
playing board
Khrushchev's
games today.
supporters and Volgans.
There you go.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB.
Chill, board games are
and
fun.
hunted by
Board
crew.
games are fun.
Oh, board
Snake,
games, I have
sounds
nothing
like
board
this
games.
could be even hotter than
Yeah, I know, I was just saying they're fun.
I don't
Yeah,
like
they're
it.
good.
Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree.
The
You
game
better
we used
hurry.
to play a lot as
Sokolov
kids was
ran off by
Candyland.
himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting
That
on
was
you.
the board game of our childhood, amongst other things.
Candyland, yes.
Yep, good old Candyland. Alright, well, because... Hang on a minute. Just for funsies.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes. I'm going to save it really quick because... What is that for here?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 10. I would be if you're gonna chill for the rest of the night. Actually.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla?
I think I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night. Let's just pop in here and say hi then.
What is it?
Yeah, no, we're
See you later,
about,
y'all.
Yep, peace
You
out.
haven't seen it?
Good night.
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to
It
stop
does.
the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path.
Yeah, my goal is not to
It
skip
was originally a
the
Japanese
cutscenes
movie,
since
but
we're
they made an
recording this
American
anyway.
version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese.
But if it's
one
something
with
that
the
we've
originals.
already like heard or whatever the crap
It's
before,
mostly
then yeah,
mindless fun,
then
but
like
it's
then we
also
could.
got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I
Oh,
see
we'll
the
definitely. Well,
original?
I take that back. We'll be skipping
just have to
every
go to
time we
Japan.
save. We'll be skipping those at least.
That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Okay, we did that because we are going to. They do mention James Bond.
You created a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
Yeah. I wanted to get that trophy anyway. But yeah. Oh, we're still stealthy here, huh? Oh, we are. Nice. Yes, I had to do the time paradox just because. Oh wait, I gotta get Sokolov, don't I? He's taking cover. Where? I thought there was more of these guys that show up. Oh, I guess, well, he ran away. I guess that means I don't have to, I don't leave, right? I guess, maybe, do you really go to the next section? I thought you had to grab him. I thought he'd be hiding somewhere. There's stuff under here, isn't there? I don't remember. I know there's animals over here. Down. Let's grab ourselves another snake, shall we? Oh yes. We want that, and the thermal goggles will help us see things too. Cool. Let's get this back out so we can have it ready. Oh, is he hiding in the locker? Let's see. When we get to Grossi Grad, we're also going to go into the alert phase at least once. The music is too good not to do that. That's the hatch. Maybe you do keep going, huh? I thought you didn't. I thought you had to find him first. Maybe you took off on our over. Dead. Oh, I guess that makes sense because he does run away. Let's see. Yeah, because he covered his fall. Yeah, that's right. I always forget if he freaking follows you or not.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down.
That's a meme right there.
I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Whoops, I didn't mean to skip that, but I meant to do something else, but it's okay. We already know what happens.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Well, I mean, the first part of the game is mainly just cutscenes. Until once Operation Snake Eater starts, then it's still there's still are cutscenes, but not as much.
Are we done here?
It's basically
Now,
just
onto
exposition
Sokolov's
dumps.
research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you not get up until you treat him? That's interesting.
No, you can't. You have to treat him first.
Oh, what? Also, I thought you freaking died or went away, man. Didn't hear from you for a while.
No, I went AFK to go do a few errands real fast.
Yeah, alright.
I noticed what time it was, and I was like, crap, I need to take the trash out.
Yeah. Disinfect, styptic, and then it is the suture kits. Yeah. So bandage, styptic, oops. That is a bone fracture, my bad. I just wasted that. That's okay. I think for this, right? Bone fracture, no major blood. Alright, so yeah. Bandage. Let's see here. Bone fracture.
No, I might need a splint.
Yeah, no, it needs splint. The cuts. The cuts are the disinfectant, the bandage, and then suture kit. Yeah, I always try to remember it like that. Same thing for these. So we'll have enough if we don't waste it. No, do that input lag on the frickin' menu. Like this game has. I think it has VSync on internally, and it kind of pisses me off because I don't think you can switch it off without mods or something. And it's annoying because it just it's not precise. Yeah,
it forces you to do it because you go into another cutscene.
I know, just what I'm saying. It's like, come on, it's like, you gotta let me get up. Like, Snake would just be laying there, at least entirely. You'd be able to freaking move it, just hurt.
You have to go through the cutscene of him relocating his arm.
Oh, well, that's basically what this was because Bobby's in the chat, and we're talking, like, yeah, the first part of the game, like I said before, is exposition dumps and cutscenes. That's what it is. It's all it is.
No. And the worst part about it is it's all these cutscenes timed one after the other just to teach you how to use the menu.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. People complain that 4's got a lot of cutscenes, which it does. But 3, I mean, the first part of 3 is like, I've been sitting here the majority of the time doing nothing.
It's like 3 hours of 3.
I don't know if it's 3 hours, but I would say maybe like
coming to get you now. Just stay where you are.
Maybe hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe.
You're already approaching an hour and a half.
Yeah, but that's also we started late too. But no, but it's pretty.
You're already approaching an hour and a half.
Yeah. No. I mean, we started like 10 minutes in, I think, or 5 minutes. So yeah, that time makes it. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half ish of just not doing much of anything.
You're learning how to use the menu.
Yeah, I played this game like twice. I know what I'm doing. I'd skip it, but
doesn't know that.
Yeah, well, I'd skip it, but it's recorded, so what the hell?
I like Captain earlier. Like, why did the R1 button come up if you can't open your parachute? I'm like, that's to skip it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I always found that funny though. But like people like religiously defend 3, and then it's like, yeah, like that's what I was thinking when I was sitting here right now. It's like, why do people not call this out? Like what? It doesn't make sense. I mean, honestly, if I'm gonna be real, I think the first part of 4, or like the first opening cutscenes, are in a way more entertaining than this. There's more action in the opening of 4 than this. Sure, you don't get to play it as much, but like, yeah, there's more action.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Good grief, the backblast on that thing.
Tactical nuke inbound.
Also, how can it be that accurate? That's like... there's no targeting system on it. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way it would be that
Also,
accurate.
with how small that thing is, and how far it went, how wouldn't...
Oh, yeah. That's what I was laughing. The backblast on it was huge. I'm like, how can that have such a massive backblast, like, to get that thing that far? I mean, realistically, it wouldn't. There's no way in heck. I mean, obviously, a weapon like that doesn't exist, but it's, like, even still... like, it also... It has two... Not only the weight, but it also has, it's got two parts. You basically launch it, and then it gets dropped off by a parachute, like, no way. Even in concept, that is just insane. You wouldn't be able to hit fucking anything with that, really. Okay, we'll do this one. What's the other one? It is, okay. Yeah, we'll just swap two saves, that's fine. I'll probably make a third. Let's see here.
1 hour, 29 minutes, and 1 second.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, finally played the game.
Alright guys, we beat the game, good job. No. It's an hour and 25 minutes, and we're still watching. Thank you. You know, I'm so glad that I know that Hideo Kojima made this. He made all these cutscenes I'm watching. Thank you, Kojima. You're such a genius, Kojima. Yeah, world record.
Kojima.
There it is. It's a game designed by Kojima, written by Kojima, directed by Kojima. Oh my gosh, the art direction wasn't by Kojima? Dude, I'm triggered, Vamps.
Who are these not-Kojima names?
No. That's a blasphemy. Kojima did everything. Now, there it is. Oh, but he's got a partner. He's got partners. Oh my fucking gosh. I have to be honest, I always found it funny just how much, and I know people have made a meme about it, but yeah, Kojima is in the credits so much. He's in the credits so much. It's true, and it is funny. Honestly, I'm just surprised that Snake wasn't voiced by Kojima, really. Kojima Snake. Oh, Toyota. See, I think the something that'd be hilarious is, alright, see you tomorrow, Bobby. What'd be hilarious is if it was like, in the credits it was like Kojima Jr., Kojima Sr., just all the different, like, grandparents and everything, just all the acronyms.
This was 2004?
Yeah. It was. There we go. Kojima's getting his credit right there. He's produced by him. Yeah, this game, the original game came out in 2004, but the Subsistence game came out later with the new camera.
You know what I really love about this?
What?
It was released on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 5. It skipped 3 and 4.
It was released on PlayStation 2 and you said 5?
And 5. Yep.
Oh, well, I mean, it was also on 3.
No, it was on 3 with backwards compatibility to 2.
No, the HD collection was for 360 and 3.
It was?
It was.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet.
The platform it didn't come out on was the PS4.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone
Yeah, I have the Legacy collection, which is exclusively for the PS3, and it is Metal Gear 1 all the way through 4, or sorry, all the way through Peace Walker. So I have that for my PS3, and then I have the HD collection for my 360, which includes Peace Walker 2 and 3.
It's gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
First of all, those things were never mounted on the top of the SR-71.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and
Well, not to mention the SR-71s never dropped anything off either.
No,
They're
no,
meant
they did have the
more
probe.
like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
It was always mounted on the bottom of the ducktail.
Right, but they never did this, right? I don't remember them ever
No,
dropping.
they never did this. It was always straight.
Yeah, because the SR-71 was a reconnaissance like type aircraft, and it was able to.
No.
I mean, you know this, but it was able to be
ahead of the house.
Yeah.
It's surveillance and reconnaissance.
Jack.
It was able to go into the upper atmosphere or the lower atmosphere.
Situation has changed.
Yeah.
It went into high-low orbit.
Don't get too excited.
And it had a top speed above Mach 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Cuba.
They never actually gave us a proper top speed. They just said 3+.
Oh yeah, not even they knew.
This morning, I had a
They
meeting
were just
with the
like,
CIA.
you know, and yeah, how would you measure it at that high? It's like, especially with the instruments they had, it would be. I mean, you could have, but
something even
I'm sure
bigger.
they would never release it.
It would have been very hard.
Well,
Yesterday,
yeah, but they
the
probably
White
didn't
House
release it. I'm
received an
assuming for
unexpected
security
call.
reasons, because that's the whole
What
thing.
was that? What was the flight? What was the record for its flight?
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Right.
A few days ago,
so
one of our
the
country's main
record that we have for it is it took 1 hour 54 minutes 56.4 seconds to go from London
At
to
about
New
the
York.
same time,
Right.
our anti-aircraft radar picked up a
Against the
signal
jet
that
stream.
appeared to come from
Yeah,
one of
you'll
your
just
That
Same
slows everything down.
Yeah,
Does
right.
any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I
And it
have
had to
placed
slow
our
down
armed
once to
forces
get
on
refuel.
secondary alert.
When did they
Depending on your
discontinue the Blackbird
response, I may be
project?
left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash
Because
Armageddon.
I thought they discontinued it
With
like
the
in
help
the
of
80s,
your predecessor,
or even before
I
that.
was
Maybe I
able
don't
to
remember because
survive
not many of them were built. I didn't think.
The
but my
one that was in
power
99.
Now,
is
okay,
not
so
as
it's from
great
Red War
as
2000.
it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must
You know,
have
that's kind of ironic. A cutting edge aircraft didn't make it to the new century.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected
It
to
cost
your country a week ago?
$33 million
No.
in 1966
So you haven't
when they
heard that.
created them.
The man who arranged
Yeah,
the
if you
diversion
adjust that for
was a
inflation,
colonel
that
by the
was,
name of
oh man,
Yevgeny
that was
Morozovich
an
Volgin.
expensive craft.
Volgin of the Brezhnev faction. Go on.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then. I mean, 33 million in the
Her
60s
name
would
is
be,
the
what
boss.
would that be the equivalent of?
He's a living legend.
Like now.
During World War
I'm
II,
looking
she
that
was
up
the
right
one
now.
who
Yeah.
led us to victory in that war.
It's gotta be, I don't even know.
Russia, you know
It's
her
gonna be a
as
lot.
Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your
Please enter
special
values less than the 100.
that's
That's
the
what
one.
10 million.
And she took
Yeah.
2 miniature nuclear shells
Okay,
along
let's
with
just
her.
say 3
boss
million.
took
Yeah, or even just do 10.
shells.
Yeah, 10.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
just-
so.
yeah, do the
I
highest
believe
number,
they
'cause
were a
it'll be
gift for her new hosts.
So 10
Davy
million
Crocker
is
Atomic Battle Group
in
delivery system was completed
that's
2 years ago.
that's in 2000.
Serious problems were found
Give me
with the launcher's
66,
range
please.
and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never
Cool.
been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov
10 million in 1966 is the same as 99
The whole
point,
area
a little
is
over
polluted.
99 and a quarter million
I
right
can
now.
only offer
Yeah.
you my deepest
Yeah,
condolences
so
over this
that
terrible
was,
tragedy.
yeah, so
So,
over
the
$300
boss,
million
Colonel Volgin's
for
head
that
stole
craft.
No, no,
experiment
3
with nuclear
un-
shells
yeah.
and took
Yeah,
them
because 30,
with
because
her
30 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 300.
300.
Then,
A little over 300
shortly
million.
thereafter,
Yep.
Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility,
That's on
was
par with shit
destroyed
that we're
by one of
building
these
right
weapons.
Yeah.
And my
It's a lot,
right
man.
so
That is
far.
a lot.
Yes, that's correct.
And not many of them were built, right? There was less than. There was. I want to say there's less than. Yeah, only 2. Right?
32 were
That's
built.
Oh,
correct.
sorry, 32.
We were
32,
not
you're right.
involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device.
Man, going back over this, just
Then
looking at
you
how
must
it
find some way to
advanced
prove your
the SR-71 was at the
Prove our
time.
innocence.
Oh my.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
The one
is that
fact that I really like about the SR-71,
Nothing means nothing.
it's
For
actually
the
something that you
Mortis
can see
James
at the
agreed
one that's here in March Air Force Base.
Relationship.
There is a giant, like,
What if we can't
grapefruit-sized
prove
dent
our innocence?
in the bottom of the tail
I will be unable to restrain the military.
Right.
Will be ousted.
of the one
They
that we
will
have on
seek
display
their
here
Revenge.
because a missile hit it.
Nuclear attack on the United States?
I'll leave the
But didn't
disposal of this
detonate fast
situation
enough.
entirely to your discretion.
So the missile hit the Blackbird's
Disposal.
tail and then detonated behind it.
Fail. It will mean the
Yeah, wow.
beginning of a new world order.
So, like, bounced off it?
No,
To put it simply,
didn't bounce
in order
off
to
of it.
avoid
The
a
detonator
full-scale
just
nuclear
delayed
conflict,
by
we have to prove that America was not
however
involved
long
in
it
that explosion.
delayed by and detonated
Eliminating
way
the boss
behind the
ourselves will
damn
prove
plane.
America's innocence.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB
question
has
of
promised to
how
lend us
fast
one of
does
their
the missile go?
communications
Not fast enough,
satellites so
apparently.
that you and I can talk
Yeah.
to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two NSA
There's a
codebreakers who
master
went over to the
collection
Soviet
for up through Snake's
Precisely.
Revenge.
Since then,
through what?
Apparently been training with the KGB. Exactly this kind of situation.
There's a master collection
Their
on
code names
Steam.
are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam is
And that goes all the way up through Snake's Revenge.
also arranged for him to
And
provide
then
you
there
with an escape.
is...
You'll need to rendezvous with him when
Well,
you get
Snake's Revenge was the American version of Metal Gear 2.
Yeah, so if it's Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid, including special VR missions. Solid 2,
Control, unidentified
the
aircraft
HD
detection,
collection, as well
altitude
as Solid
30,000
3
feet.
HD collection version. The NES FC version of Metal Gear Snake's Revenge.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Even a delivery system like this would I mean, it just ejects him out the bottom. Like, what? You'd get so screwed up by those trees.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Hold on, what collection? Okay, what collection were you talking about just a second ago? I heard the games you listed.
Master Collection Volume 1.
Right. Yeah. That's the most. Yeah, that is the most recent one. Yeah.
That was last year.
That was, yeah. Well, in fact, this is where this game comes from. But the other games we're not going to play the Master Collection on. We're gonna emulate them or do them a different way.
You read me.
Loud and clear.
Because the Master Collection's kind of
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it.
Wow, they
And
have
finally,
really dropped the
eliminate the
price of Solid 5.
Eliminate the boss.
Dude, 5's a
mission
good
will
time.
be codenamed
I really
It's
like
$20 now.
It's for it now?
Because I'll be taking on the boss.
It's 20
in a
now.
Cobra unit, right?
Oh,
Don't
you
forget
mean
about
just like the
Colonel
base
Bolt.
price is $20 for
I'm not
5?
a hired killer.
Yeah, the base price is just
I know,
$20
but
now.
that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand.
The definitive
You mean it
experience
wasn't
is
just
only
a
$30
request? What's
Yep.
it to us if the Khrushchev regime
Which
is
is
threatened
hilarious
by
because the
Colonel
only
and his
DLC,
faction?
well, it includes like
If supporting
aesthetic
the current
DLC, but it just
regime helps us
combines
avoid a
one.
nuclear
I mean, all it
exchange,
is
then
it's just
that's what
5 and
what did the CIA's
sorry,
demands?
Ground Zeroes and
Our
Phantom Pain.
priorities are the
But I think
rescue
they
of
still come
Sokolov
as separate
and the
applications
destruction
if
of
I'm
the
not
Shagohod.
mistaken.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Maybe it's
Hold
not,
on,
but
Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It
I
turns
think
out
it does.
Tom
Yeah, no,
wasn't
it
the
does.
most
They do still come as
auspicious
separate
choice.
separate ones.
yeah, okay, they come
Well,
as
the
separate
truth
ones.
is,
But it
when I chose
includes
my
all
code
of
name,
like
I
the
picked the wrong one.
The wrong
It's like,
all
it's like
of
the uniforms and
Did
stuff,
you ever see
right?
the
the
movie The Great
uniform
Escape? Came out
packs.
last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who
Snake.
escaped from a POW
The
camp in
boss
Nazi
sneaking
Germany.
suit.
The prisoners dig
Yeah,
through tunnels.
and then I think it's some
Land.
multiplayer
The
stuff
Nazis
too.
find 2 of the tunnels before they
But
But
finish.
that's it.
Trash.
There's no
Prisoners
story
succeed in
like
escaping by
DLC that
using
came
the
out for
last
5.
remaining tunnel.
Yeah.
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick,
You
Harry,
saved
and
28
Tom.
bucks by buying the
I
pack,
get it.
though.
You use the name of the tunnel
Yeah.
they escaped in as your code name.
No,
because you
5's
thought it
fun.
would
I
bring
mean,
good
5,
luck.
5,
Yes, that's
the,
exactly
again,
right.
the
At least
controls and the
that was the
gameplay
plan.
are kind of all like
But-
unmatched. It's
But
definitely
I
the
got
best
the
one
name
of the
wrong.
series.
The one
As
that
far as
escaped
doing
him
stuff.
was
That's
Harry.
gonna be a fun one to do.
Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis.
But yeah, we're
before
doing
it
all
was
these in
finished.
chronological order.
I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the
Chronological,
movie
not
company.
released. Right, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
Yeah.
the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then, Major Zero it is.
But for Metal
We'll
Gear
start
Solid
over
2,
from
I have a
square one.
special mod that gives you the
From
third-person
Square
camera.
Zero
So that'll be a
My
lot nicer
frequency
to play.
is
more, easier.
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Woo! We made it through all the cutscenes for a while. Nice! Gosh, I never thought I'd play again, you know?
For now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, seriously, for now. Alright, let's just play stop. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yep.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here.
Yeah, it's been a week. Yeah, I know.
Well.
Yep, I've already heard all that. Okay. Yes. Okay, overwrite that file. Yeah, we're done.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Oh my god, she actually didn't tie me up with like a bunch of random dialogue. Nice. Alright, cool. Yep.
This time.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be any movie stuff we're gonna skip because we you just go on YouTube and watch those anytime you want. That's our rules for that. It's like, yeah, just go on freaking YouTube and watch them. We wanna play through. Plus, all of us know the story. Anyway, most of us. Cats doesn't, but he doesn't care. I thought you could go back to the. Can you not go back to the other screen? Let's see. Yep, it is a Hideo Kojima game. Thank you once again for the reminder to remind me that Hideo Kojima was gracious enough to offer us this sacrifice. Thank you, Konami. Option. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, turn the captions. Additional settings. Click on turn the menu. Didn't I? Okay, there we go.